steadily the best.
Waiting they have.
Now waiting they happen. Boss now. Now waiting they happen. Boss now waiting they happen. Now waiting they happen. Boss now. Now waiting they happen. Boss now waiting they happen. Boss now waiting they happen. This one done too bad oh. This one done too bad oh.
No be moto na gully for Igwebe. No be moto na gully for Igwebe. I just take government send your engineers come here. Hey wo, they say all year before how's this day?
Also, waiting they have.
But the people for the area, they don't try some palliative. But that palliative is not good enough. Not be motor though. Growing gully. As I dey waka dey go now, I dey go Igwebe roundabout. Down. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, and to serve Nigeria with all my strength. Now, so it's supposed to be. However, citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, anywhere on a day they watch us, online for Facebook, for YouTube, for TikTok, for ITV, and then for Igwebe, local government Igwebe. And I did for Zebu quarters. As I go so, you go see where I want to go appear. They say if Edo State government, Ministry of Works, if they don't send their engineers come here, landlord and landladies, wait there for this quarter. See us so.
Also, waiting they have.
Okay, where with this?
With the Zebu for Igwebe.
For Igwebe local government.
Igwebe local government, Igwebe. Yes.
I stopped for roundabout near that Igwari primary school. Okay, now what be this have been now waiting happen here? Waiting happen here?
Not be moto. Na gully. When I be small pikin, this thing never start. Now I don't have the wrong person now. When rain fall, erosion will just pass because God designed Igwebe. All the water went there from Afuda, Uhe, Oyomo, Idiglogo. All of them are here, they come. So they pass freely. So when we small, that's late 70s. All of us the wrong person. Before this thing can develop. It is surprising. Because this, where we did so, it is very risky because a lot of things even they live inside this gully. If you look now, this gully is at least 12 to 15 feet deep. Look, see the width. So we they call on our governor, able governor, may come help us. This thing actually start when they do that Igwebe Uromi Express Road, 1977. When they do that 1977, they can put two small covert. And we as children for primary school, we they pass the covert to cross the express under. Now we tell they go school.
You dey talk about like 40 years ago because they see what they there for your house.
1977, I tell you so. 1977. So when rain fall 3 times, that covert block, the water can't begin return. As the water they return, it can't begin pursue people for houses. Can't begin kill house, kill. In fact, here now this gully put for you. If you go down, it don't scatter everywhere. Don't pursue people for house. It don't. Then, if the water that road, because as they take down when they take high, water no can feed they cross them. The water can't return. If the water manage cross them, it will spread. People farmland. Why?
Hey!
Why? So with the big governor, if they come, make them look, because that express, God to help us. You get river Ogbodu, where this erosion they go.
Okay. As the water they call you water. It they go
straight to Ogbodu. So as they do that express, Uromi to Agbo, they block them. They can't put those small covert. When the covert block, the water could return. Can't begin pursue people.
I'll go see Amo.
Where you go? I go follow you. So up to now, if they want help us, that road they go first cut and put better gutter, make the water take go.
But if they live here like this, it go there tell they go. You never see some gully where I don't show.
No. Now here grow up. See this front here, where this pole they so. House they here before. This pole when bend so. House they there house.
This pole.
This electric pole so. Somebody house they there. You see where this banga tree they so. Restaurant they there. This one they tell you so 77, 78, 80. Restaurant they there. From that place go now be the old Igwebe market.
Why the landlord is waiting this area for over years? Why we not shut? Come out!
What did they know? Not what did they sabi they will do? Not be who know road will show person road. We thank God say we dey see you here now. May you help us cry out. May they come to our rescue. Because body don't pee.
Hey!
Body don't pee. You don't see where we dey so.
You get one of my friend Alice Imwesili.
Yes.
He no let me rest.
Go see Papa has there. If they feel like me. None of us grew up for here.
Alice.
None of us grew up for this.
Hey.
That old market so. You know say the market, they don't desert them now. They don't carry market go on that place. Because people come begin fall for gully. When you want, people want cross with bike, you go fall, you don't die.
May you different.
You know where they go so? You know where they go? You don't see this gully. You won't go come out for garage. Now garage they go now.
So Oga, waiting you to say Edo State government if you can do for this place.
Yes, Edo State government get a lot to do. When the last administration come, the road from Express, they can't do C4, they can't do and pass back of the market, go join Bank Road. The major here, where me are you this one a major road? When soldier they here in the 70s, after the war, here na major road. Now that same place so where soldier they, now they put college education now across the road. So make them come help us. If they want help us, as that road, don't first break that road, put a better gutter to take the water go river. Then this gully, they go that to put gutter both sides, channel and go.
Big one.
All this water storm when Baba should do for Ewa Road. If you do it here, it don't
okay, those type.
If once you put that water storm Baba do for Osho,
those drainage.
When do for Ewa Road there, the water don't go. Now just that road, they need to cross them. If they don't cross them, anything they like me they do here, the water will return. Because that major road was the barrier. Now it's start them. Otherwise, everywhere, God arrange them. As the water they flow, you get where they pass. By the time this one they flow past here, small with they play inside, small sand, they find. When that road come cross, water don't feel pass. God, come begin the water come begin keep it.
As you watch them, drop your comments, share them, like them. However, Edo State Ministry of Works, Edo State Watershed Water Agency, erosion control. Huh?
Bosu. Waiting they happen.
Now waiting they happen.
No fear, drop your comment. I did for Igwebe, Gully.
Now waiting they happen. Now waiting they happen. This one done too bad.
I don't suffer, not be small. If rain dey fall for this area, how it be? Very bad.
Yes, very bad. If you full for water full everywhere for you. You almost full safe. You don't want big boot for them. You also have for them now.
They shake the area.
You see, they shake away.
They shake away.
Yeah, that they go. You go see that one, not be fast.
If rain dey fall, now they fear. So now what make Governor Kodwa?
Yes.
When I lead them, when I beg her, say whoa. Akpakomisa whoa. Akpakomisa whoa. Okpawolo whoa. Monday whoa. His Excellency, they say me you come Igwebe.
Bosu.
Now waiting they happen. Now waiting they happen. Now waiting they happen.
Waiting they happen.
See, this house belonged to my mother. There was a restaurant.
This house?
Yes. This is where I was born and grew up. This very
I didn't born you?
Yes.
And you are more than 50 years now?
Yes, I'm 55 years old. That was a restaurant here owned by my mother. 2 buildings. This is a market square. People do buy and sell. My brother here operates this store. I was a beer parlor here. Drinks, beer meat. This was an industrial place. There's another house here by the pole here, owned by my uncle. All this line, you see those repairer, the barber were occupying all these places, down to garage. And at the extreme end over there, there was a big hall there. It was a market shop for the Gari women. They buy us to the north. A very big store where major people sell and buy. This was the major market we have in Igwebe. You trade here, you trade in Palace here. This was the highest market. A day to market, today is a market day. Like yesterday, you see a lot of people coming from Onitsha, Agbo and Omunede.
For this place, so?
Yeah, they will sleep overnight against today to buy food stuff and return them back. But today, as you can see,
What be your name?
I'm Mr. Augustine Esangbedo.
Esangbedo.
Yeah.
When they born you and when you they grow up, this one not there yet
I
now.
never see anything like this.
What it can happen?
Now this gully, as my uncle was telling, you understand? There was not anything here. This was a major express, direct. People buy and sell here. It was because of this gully that this market definitely closed down.
So now all the waterways say they come from
everywhere, Dumeka, Uhe, Diglogo, Oyomo, all are coming down to this very place. There about 2-3 years ago, if I'm not missing words, there was some tree here. The car company came, said they want to dualize the place. You got me? This is my mother. So, after that I've done, we were all happy, praying that the government should come to our aid and rescue us from this. Because if you go to the Dumogo side now, more than about 15 buildings have been condemned by this place.
For that side?
If you go to the end, you will see today, people are not living in that place again because of this gully erosion. Where you are standing now, there's a buildings here. We're all living
where we stand, so how's that day?
Yes, that's day. We interact together. When it was not costing a lot of havoc, my uncle now brought this thing just for the other neighboring community to cross over here. This is a chassis of lorry.
Okay, wait.
This is a chassis.
Okay, lorry chassis. Okay, that was the okay chassis for trailer.
Yes.
Now put it here. So
I will take on construct here. There were 2. After getting expansion here, one fell into this very place. That was how we lost. If you watch now, this is a chassis.
People they pass here.
We risky it.
May you fair risk up. Wait.
This is a chassis now. See, this is a vehicle. A big vehicle. You see to it? This is that's a chassis. You see to it? I cross here every day. I play over here. There was nothing like this here.
Which quarter be that side?
This is Idumomo. This is Zebu community.
Okay, it's Zebu community.
Yes.
For Benin, we still get to Zebu community.
This is my community, Zebu. Where only I came from, Igwebe. This is only as compound, where there's a big mango now. After the king of Igwebe, you see this second community here. This is only as compound, where you see a big mango.
You mean say some people are Benin people, they be one? Who they call me? Who they call me?
So, please, the governor, Excellency, Senator Modokwe was to come to our aid. People have lost their building, homeless, because of this. So I beg, in the name of God, they should come to our aid and help us out.
Where your mommy, where they see us now? She died.
Went inside again now. They are dying here. A lot of buildings have destroyed here.
Cameraman, come.
Here is direct to garage now.
Okay, wait first, make it. Come, no fear. Cameraman, come. My cameraman name na Ehoe. Come, no fear. I don't hear.
I'm going to show you a pump there, federal government pump. It's inside the hole now. Where we are very small, we fetch water at the pump. If you go front there before the pump food, it's
so from town road now, from Egbore primary school now, from that Labaso.
Yes.
Now they go so.
Like this.
Now see the go road for that side.
Exactly.
Hey, whoa.
Has been a long time. Any government will call, they will promise, no one will turn back again. I beg in the name of God, Modokwe with Sanishama, it should come and help us. And
this is I talk to an idea.
12 Your Excellency, sir. Mr. Augustus Sagbodovi Gwebe, the book quarter. Enu Yona, we are maybe say, hey, Nata, Your Excellency, Uwane will bonavena, Kakabo, whatever destroy. Enu Yona Makari Vena, again Mary Woha, Enama Reka, Akivena, Edmamudia, Uari, Ada do a Kivena, and I owed Igwebe market. Because I know you're not Rivena. At the end of the day, that was Kisivenari. Master Rivena, Governor Vai, AIG Oma, and Nikigopano, Akigo by Caterpillar, Ekigopano. And why, Maimia, Donovan found Uyona. I'm Yaro, Robovania. I want to manage one of the Cavano, Yakari, and the manager Riveni, I'm Yakibo Muhe, Ekigo in a Bowa. Any school need to the express education of Riveni. I'm Yaronia, Madame Scooby. So let him alone. I tell you what to talk about. Let him out in the mat village. Now, may I reckon and not drinking. I may be a governor. Yes, as you are talk by Abu Baba.
Waiting they happen.
I was born and brought up here. My mother have a shop here.
Your mother fake a shop here?
Yes, this girl place destroyed it.
Then I say area journalist was here.
Mama.
Nene! Move my phone! Koye! I call your area. They say you fed guest stop before for them.
I'm not the parking stop.
But mommy, this thing fed there here before.
I'm a car. Mama, I bought your saw hell. A lupuna, or Hamalo. I can't make out of my you got the metro. Two room store, maybe you. Or Menahiba. In a 2 room store, Menahiba.
2 rooms?
Eh, or maybe you. It's sorry if I will not get to the Menahiba, I'm not back here. Oh, 10 Menahiba.
Mommy, this hole when I see for you. This hole here. This one. He fed there here before.
I'm a car, my man, and Boyati. A new Vuna. Or my car, everywhere in a hand doorway. Or in a dot tonwa, a denny. My man bought another Diana. I'm a rat on my good goody. Get here, I know. Man, you want
make governor come do.
Me when the governor don't know you, ma. No salo by no trouble, no harbor. Or I'll any my way will fuere boulet. And then Mamma Guande, a new Vuna Venaye, and I hear it my mouth there. My mouth and I like better. And I like in my door, my make my like better. And I may not be stopped or in a here, Mera will.
Mommy, now true they say this bush na market before.
Na market na. Na market.
Yeah, this is you know some speak pidgin, you don't knock on the market. Egbera we talk here me. Call you ma. I go pass your message to governor.
Okay.
Make governor make the come do. Say friend dey fall you go dey fear.
Na. Ngalu gidi manga shake wo ma make ma teta yi.
Koye.
Okay.
You go reach 100 years. Bye bye. Oga.
TV.
How you dey?
Bossunu.
Na this area you dey.
Na that house I dey. If I want go garage now, go past this journey. The worst part today na person even fall for this thing.
Hi.
Not be lad.
Yeah, una go this is there before this thing come chop like this.
We not see una na total who go tell. Anna, who go tell? As I don't see you now, I dey tell Baba God thank you. As I don't see you today, I dey happy.
So the water where they come from Igwebe.
As that has go even do he, sometimes he go climb up. Igbo say Makachuku. They tell you. Thank you, sir.
Edo State Erosion Control, Edo State Ministry of Works, Edo State Government, I dey for Igwebe local government, I dey for Izebu quarters and Iduogo.
Masunu, now wetin dey happen? Masunu na, now wetin dey happen? Masunu, now wetin dey happen?
Waiting they happen.
However, they say I wrote before. Some people wey don stay this area for like many years, the thing shock them. So they follow me, they waka, they come. My brother, how you dey?
Fine, oh, well done.
I dey for Igwebe.
Yes, so
Where I dey so?
you dey Uzebu community, Igwebe, and Idumogo.
From roundabout near Gware Primary School.
So this place, thank God say you don't see how as the place be. This if rain dey fall.
With na moat be this Sabina.
See, here was formerly a road, a major road.
Major road.
This major road, what you are seeing now, it was a former major road. Gradually, it get to this stage. Nobody. So we are appeal to Governor Mode Okpebo.
Look my eye.
Governor Mode Okpebo, I beg, rescue us for this gully. He has taken many souls on our way to government. So please, we are apologizing, please, sir. Mode Okpebo, Akpakomiza, you have been doing it and you will do it. And you are God sent to rescue Edo people. We believe you. You are not just there to speak English for 8 years. Those who spoke English 8 years, they have gone.
What they go do here now? What they go do?
Yeah, now we they apologize. May help us do one.
Like
People they fall. See, it rain fall now like this. All the erosion when they go ben now here. All the whole erosion when they go ben now here. Even they fall, now everybody they fear. If you see her now, say some people say for them to cross this place, you see some bridge. They're not born their way.
there is when governor send engineers coming Gwebe now.
Hey, it may say now, I beg. I don't need that. I beg Governor Mode Okpebo. I beg. One wo. Wo Mode Okpebo. Wo rekpa mai. Ma via bi Gwebe. O yama le ramudeni got no with Gwebe na. People don't come up for house. They don't abandon their houses. For this side now, people don't roof. They don't abandon house. Erosion don't cover their houses. So please, Mode Okpebo, we believe you. We believe you.
Thank you, Shop Loco.
Thank you.
Hey, whoa. No fear, share and drop your comments. And therefore, Igwebe, local government, Igwebe. The only local government wait there for inside the local government. But therefore, Uzebu quarters, it won't go. You know, if you come inside land, you will see different quarters. Hey, whoa. What else, sir? I got this community today. And they come make a call.
Na road before.
Yeah, na road.
Here na road before. Here na road. It's coming from west. From west. Here na road. Now because of the erosion that cut it. You see, Sure.
Also, waiting they happen.
ITV, certainly the best.
ITV, certainly the best. ITV, certainly the best.
Hello there, many thanks for joining us on this week's edition of the program Environment Watch on Independent Television. One program you can count on to keep you abreast with all the happenings in the world of environment, so you'll be informed, you can take action in protecting, conserving and preserving the environment. I'm Dr. Sonny Duke Okoson, your regular host on the program. We'll begin the show this week by looking at some of the trending stories in the world of environment. Some agricultural experts have urged local farmers to adapt irrigation farming due to the inconsistent rainfall patterns. The experts made the recommendation in separate interviews on Wednesday, February 11, 2026 in Lagos. The recommendation was made in line with the recent Nigerian Meteorological Agency's NIMET forecast on the expected rains in some states and the need for farmers to delay the planting season. The chairperson, Nigerian Women in Agriculture, Mrs. Chahu Ngizam, noted that the infrequent rains and changing weather patterns have made local farmers wary. And let's take you away from Nigeria. The government of Sierra Leone has launched a new technical assistance program to support digital soil mapping and site-specific fertilizer recommendations, marking a shift towards precision soil management in the country's agricultural sector. Formally launched during a 3-day Inception workshop held in Freetown, the initiative is funded through the World Bank Supported Food Systems Resilience Program, FSRP, and will be implemented by the Regional Hub for Fertilizer and Soil Health for West Africa and the Sahel. The program supports the transition from generalized fertilizer application to data-driven site-specific nutrient management through a national digital soil information system. The work aligns with the government's Feed Salon agenda, which prioritizes increased domestic food production and reduced reliance on imports. Moving on, a new study conducted at the Potsdam Institute for Climate Impact Research, PIK, shows that grassland-based grazing systems currently covering a third of the Earth's surface and representing the world's largest production system will see a severe contraction as global temperatures rise. Depending on the scenario analyzed, 36 to 50% of the land with suitable climatic conditions for grazing today will experience a loss of viability by 2000, affecting more than 100 million pastoralists and up to 1.6 billion grazing animals. The study, published in the scientific journal PNAS on Tuesday, February 10, 2026, identifies a safe climatic space for cattle, sheep and goat grazing. To date, these agricultural systems have thrived within certain ranges of temperature from 3 to 29 degrees Celsius, rainfall between 50 and 2,627 millimeters per year, humidity from 39 to 67%, and wind speeds between 1 to 6 meters per second. The federal government of Nigeria has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening food and nutrition security through expanded adoption of biofortified crops across the country. The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Marcus Ogumbiyi, stated this at the National Biofortification Workshop in Kano on Saturday, February 14, 2026. Ogumbiyi said ensuring food availability alone was no longer sufficient. He stressed the need to guarantee that food consumed by Nigerians was nutritious, safe, affordable, and accessible. Ogumbiyi lamented that malnutrition and micronutrient deficiencies remained major public health and economic challenges in the country. And if you just join us, the program is Environment Watch on Independent Television. We'll take a short break. We'll bring you more stories after this commercial break. Please stay tuned. Many thanks again for rejoining us on the program Environment Watch on Independent Television, where we share with you stories that bother us on the environment, energy, and other issues as it relates to the environment, so we can help you make sense of all the issues as they unfold. That we know for sure will help you take action in terms of environmental conservation, preservation, and protection. Let's move on. The Green Climate Fund, GCF, has announced an accelerated program of action in support of the government of Chad's climate priorities. GCF, the world's climate fund for developing countries, has committed to mobilize at least $100 million for Chad, subject to GCF board approval. The mobilization of finance will provide urgently needed support for climate action, strengthening Chad's efforts to adapt to the impact of climate change. Mobilized finance will focus on the country's climate priorities, supporting adaptive agriculture to reduce food insecurity and strengthening rural resilience in the face of climate change, while addressing the pressures of hosting refugee populations. The pipeline includes bringing a first ever single country project dedicated to Chad to the GCF board for consideration at its meeting next month. GCF will also provide further capacity building support to the government under its readiness program, helping to coordinate climate planning and prepare to successfully implement the climate projects in the pipeline. In the meantime, a new Continental report reveals that locally led climate adaptation initiatives across Africa are delivering measurable results, but scaling impact will require major shifts in financing, governance, and investment priorities. As climate impacts intensify across the continent, the report provides a comprehensive analysis of adaptation interventions across African Union member states, identifying scalable models, financing mechanisms, and policy approaches that are strengthening resilience at the national and community levels. Key findings include Africa receives less than 10% of global adaptation finance, and under 20% of that funding reaches local actors despite locally led solutions, showing stronger and more sustainable outcomes. The study mapped hundreds of locally led adaptation initiatives across Africa, but found progress remains uneven, with East and West Africa leading due to stronger decentralization and governance systems, while Central and North Africa lag behind. Analysis of 280 adaptation projects between 2014 and 2024 showed gender inclusion in 68% of projects, youth participation in only 41%, indigenous knowledge integrated in just 23%, highlighting major equity and inclusion gaps. Adaptation initiatives are expanding but remain fragmented, donor-driven, and often small-scale, limiting long-term institutional impact and scalability across countries. Evidence shows that strong governance, local leadership, and decentralized decision-making drive successfully adaptation more than technology alone. Despite Africa contributing less than 4% of global emissions, the continent faces some of the highest adaptation risks and costs, reinforcing the urgency for locally led financing models. Finally, on the program for this week, the Nigeria LNG Limited has reduced Nigeria's gas flaring from about 62% to less than 12% through its Train 1 to 6 operation, reinforcing its position as a leading example of gas monetization in Africa. The General Manager Production NLNG, Mr. Nnamdi Anowi, disclosed this during a panel session titled De-Risking Investments in African Oil and Gas Projects at the Sub-Saharan Africa International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference, SIPEC, held in Lagos. Anowi said NLNG's operation have not only significantly curtailed gas flaring but have also boosted government revenues and contributed immensely to national development. He revealed that the company is considering the development of Train 8 and 9 as part of plans to further monetize Africa's vast natural gas reserves and consolidate development gains. And that's our package for this week on Environment Watch on Independent Television. We hope you had a great time watching. Be sure to join us next week when we'll bring you a fresh edition of the program. I'm Dr. Sonny Duke Okosun, thanking you for staying with us. Do have a beautiful week ahead. Bye for now.
ITV, certainly the best.
The new Edion expressed excitement as he danced and rejoiced before the Esama of Benin, Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawori Benedion, who also joined in the dance. As visiting and paying of homage to various homes of senior elders continued, the initiates spent 7 days performing diverse kinds of rites as required by tradition. They were furnished with rules and regulations regarding their new office as Edion.
That I grew up in this community to the point that they have now also chosen me as an elder in this community. It's a thing of great joy. All thanks to the Esama of Benin. my people, my family, everybody, all Okada community for this great honor. I am very, very grateful.
Well, this is my brother. I'll call him my uncle because he grew up with my father. I'm so proud of him because we are doing the same rituals as the Indians of the Okada. It is our duty for us to make this place a greater place, for outsiders to come and see the goodness of God in Okada. And I'm proud of every one of us here. So shall it be to each and every one of us in Jesus' name.
Ọjọ́ ni màá Okada zima Esama zima diọ ẹwọ̀nà zima diọ ọbala zima diọ màá rí ọwọ́ Esama diọ náà ní má tó pọ́n mi Esama ní má tó gbé kẹ́ni Esama màá diọ wà rẹ̀ náà Esama màá gbé kẹ́ni ẹ̀ ọ̀sàbọ̀ ọ̀bùyọ̀bí tó ọ̀nà ìyàbá nọ́ọ̀gì ẹ̀tọ́ ni màá gà nọ́ọ̀dí àmì màá gà rẹ̀. Ma ni do gbe kene de na ima ya fe ima ato o ima agbon o oro pa ewu dori ima adi awo re ne o be ti agbon ya no we mi madam we need just to know me afa
in this summer in our father's house in respect of our initiation to elders Idion level as tradition demands we are here today to come and also pay our homage to him, to also for him to also pray for us for long life and prosperity.
The climax after 7 days was paying of homage again to the Odionwe, where he gave the initiates the full rights to function and to henceforth participate in meetings with Edion. It will go down in the history and minds of Okada community, Ovia people, Edo State, and Nigeria in general. The ambience, style, and the colorful ceremony associated with the 2025 initiation into the Edion Council of former Governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Nosagari Igbenedion, his brothers Bright Ayamekwe Igbenedion, Honorable Charles Osenwige Igbenedion, Peter Osawori Igbenedion, Dr. Fred Osawuni Igbenedion, Barrister Mike Osayene Igbenedion, Executive Director Operations, ITV and Radio, Chief Elder Ogbedio Wunse, Honorable Efosa Douglas Igbenedion, Ukponwa Igbenedion, Osawe Igbenedion, Edosa Igbenedion, Dr. Daniel Omorige Igbenedion, as well as Agbong Steve Igbenedion, among other sons of Okada.
ITV, certainly the best.
Thank you very much for joining us on the program Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
ITV, certainly the best.
This is ITV.
Now you be my melody, you be my melody. Hi, beautiful people out there. It's your home girl Melody from MTN Project Plan 7.0, and you're watching ITV, independent television. Don't touch that dial. Keep watching.
Certainly the best. This is ITV.
Certainly the best.
Hello everyone, it's another day, beautiful one at that, for the program Woman to Woman. Young girls nowadays face a lot of challenges, so much that sometimes you begin to wonder, is it a crime to be a girl? Is it a crime to be a lady? But it is what it is. You are a girl, so let's live with it. So today we want to look at helping girls overcome some challenges that they face in life, helping young girls to navigate some of the challenges. We cannot talk about all of the challenges that girls face. Too numerous, and these few minutes will just not be enough to talk about all of them. So let's just pick it little bit, bits from here, bits from there, and then see how we can help our girls. Our young girls are going through a lot, particularly in this age and time. So joining me to talk about this topic is a counselor, a beautiful woman, and you will love her, you will love her. So please join me to welcome Councillor Sharon Ekene. She is from Ekene, right?
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah,
so she's a councillor from the Counseling Center, University of Benin. So nice to have you join us.
Thank you.
And you're looking good, looking sharp.
So
All right, so Councillor Sharon, I know you deal with a lot of young girls because I've come to your office, I've seen what you do, and I'm like, wow, these people are doing quite a lot for the young girls, okay? So now, let's look at some of the problems that young girls face in this life, in any environment that they find themselves. The problems are the same, but the way each of us respond to these problems are quite different. So how do we respond to issues facing us? So let's start with this one now, the one that is everywhere, the social media thing. You know, young girls suffer a lot as a result of what they see on social media, comments people make about them, comments people make about other girls, some very traumatizing things that they see. And some of them can withdraw, or some of them can just decide to do otherwise. So how can a young girl build confidence and self-esteem in a social media-driven society?
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. Yeah, this social media of a thing has really caused a whole lot of damages. Even though there is a good aspect, but I've come to find out that I think the negative aspect is more than even the positive. Yes, positive aspect regarding the well-being and the mental state of every individual, particularly the young girls out there. They face bully, they face, as in they talk them down. You find out that some of them have been spoken to in a manner that at the end of the day they just burst into tears. Some will come to me, so like, somebody said this in maybe in TikTok about my look. Oh, that I'm shabby, I'm looking ugly, I'm not fine. You still, if you want,
and it get to them.
Yes, it get to them. So like, oh, so you too, you say you did social media, how many followers you get? Who they comment for your page, and it gets to them.
But you know, some people are bad. Yes. Some places are just bad.
Yes. So, and it gets to them so much, and it starts affecting them mentally. So how will one, especially these young girls, help themselves? The first thing is ask yourself, why am I on social media?
Okay.
Why am I out there? Is it for people validation? Is it to impress people? Or am I here to impact people, impact life? I think recently I noticed that people have been complaining that like, this social media and the also is free, this one is whatever. But so that's what I was like, I just commented one day on somebody that was always talking about it. I was like, I'm here on this space to impact lives. So even though I don't get the comments, I don't get the likes or whatever, but I know that there must be one person my message has impacted positively.
Okay.
And has transformed positively. So that is the first thing we need to put, these young girls need to put at the back of their head.
Having a positive mindset.
Why am I here on social media? Then learn to just unfollow those that are making you feel insecure, making you feel insignificant out there. So you must not follow them back to back and want to be exchanging words. So if you feel you are not so comfortable with what this person is saying to you day in, day out, you unblock the person. So learn to know that social media life is fake. A lot of fake acting.
Okay.
No, it's not real. A lot of unreal life is out there.
You know why I'm laughing? I remember a comment somebody made on my page. I was just doing my own thing, dancing, and he said, "Who be this one do myself?"
Exactly. You just imagine that kind of.
And I just laughed. Then I asked the person, "Who bring you come here?" I was just having fun because the comment he made really made me laugh. But for some person, it will affect them. And we also know that this comment, this backlash and all of that affects their mental health. Because I've been opportunity to talk to a girl who I saw somewhere smoking. I was like, "Why are you on this?" And she said, "Oh, auntie." I said, "I'm not your auntie. I'm old enough to be your mommy. Don't auntie me. Address me properly. Why are you on this?" And she was like, she's on social media and somebody said that, you know. So it affects their mental health. So how can they push forward to make sure that this does not get to their head at all? Because you have said they should block the person, they should follow the person, all of that. It's very hard for them to want to do that.
Because, you know, some persons, they think of, they are so afraid of losing their followers. That is one thing, because they'll tell you, "Oh, followers is important," or comments, whether negative or positive, the more it comes, the more money you are making, let it flow and all that. So if you are not mentally fit, I tell people there are some places you don't need to be. Because at the end of the day, you will break down. So a person, let's take that comment for example. The person say, "Waiting this old woman they do for you," or stuff like that and everything. So, and you are not mentally fit on your own, you are struggling mentally, and such words comes to you. You find out that before you know, you are draining. This is a damaged person that have ended up coming to damage you more.
I think that's the right word. It's damaged people that come to comment all those wrong things.
Yeah. So they feel fulfilled when they do such things. They are happy.
Just to hurt somebody.
Yes, just to hurt somebody and see what they. So sometimes I get some comments like that. I get some things like that. So I just ignore. I just smile and laugh. But not everybody can
take it.
So that's why I said the first thing, if you know you are battling mentally, you can't take some comments, you can't take some things you see on social media.
Avoid it.
Yes, avoid it. Sometimes I just say take a break of social media. Just take a break, go and unwind, reset your brain, seek professional help to help you build your mental state. Then when you are coming back, you now understand humans.
You are ready for it. Yes. Okay, another challenge I know young girls face is a relationship thing. How to draw boundaries, how to recognize a toxic relationship, even when they see all of the signs glaring. I don't know what pushed them into such a relationship. So the question is, how can girls navigate relationships and set boundaries with friends and their partners? Because we have come to also realize that it is not only male partners that some of them have. Some have female partners too. And some have their dolls as their partners. What is going on in the minds of young girls nowadays? So talk to us about how they can navigate relationship and then set boundaries among friends and then those they are in a romantic relationship with.
Self-confidence is a very important aspect in the life of every individual.
Okay.
By the time you don't have self-worth, self-confidence, self-awareness, self-love, you find out that you will continue to absorb and take in toxic. And you keep telling yourself, "Oh, he loves me. He's the only person that has shown me love."
You must have talked to a lot of girls.
Yes. But in any other person who like, what do they want this one? They are beating you blue, black every day. He's insulting you and you say the person loves you. It's not the fault of that person.
Okay.
Because that young girl has lacked love all her life. And boom, somebody from nowhere comes up
to come and show you love.
pretending to love you, accepting you, and you think it is love. So how will such girls help themselves? The first thing a girl needs to do is love yourself. I think my Bible says you can't say you love the other person if you don't love your own self. So self-love first before you start thinking of somebody else. So by the time you love yourself, appreciate yourself, as I heard this, so for example, maybe as I'm still a young girl, I love my skin so much, I appreciate my skin. I don't want anything hot to touch me. So by the time I see you are too hot, excuse you, please, I find my way. Then you have friends that are, you know, they are girls now, they want to compete with each other. Then you want to now want to meet up to them. They're like, hold my bag, you know, you don't fit in. After all, you don't have human hair, you don't whatever. And so what are you doing in our midst? So just be following us out. But the question you should ask yourself, what am I doing here? You can only take that because you don't believe in your own self. You don't love yourself. So by the time you love yourself, appreciate yourself, you have self-awareness of yourself, you find out that you don't want to be where people don't accept you, don't love you, you are not welcome. You always want to set your boundaries, want to like, okay, I find out that this person is not it, so Joy, stay your own, let me stay my own. I do it. I do it. There are times
but that power of assertiveness is what most girls don't have. And I don't know how that can be instilled in a girl to say, girlfriend, you are enough. Just you the way you are, you're just enough. And then have that power to say no and mean it. That, okay, this is no, this is no. But it's hard for some girls. So I know as a counselor, you must have met one or two girls like that.
Yes, a lot of them. I've met a lot of them. Like I said earlier, it all boils down to the mindset, upbringing also, and the environment. So if you are from a home that your parents have always battered you, look down on you, see nothing good in you, and you find yourself in an environment, it clicks.
So parents have a role to play in all of this.
Then religious bodies also have, there are some pastors that talk down on their members.
I will not go to that church again.
So by the time maybe my mother has said not you good for nothing, or father has said it, then you go to church, your religious leader is saying it. So it becomes acceptable to that person. Yes, it becomes acceptable that is the fact. If my mother can say this, can say that, is the fact.
That is who I am.
But so they start absorbing it and start living with it. So the first thing I do as a therapist is to unlearn to all you've absorbed.
You should just
start putting them. Is that how you see your own self? So start building affirmation words for you. So those words every morning, every day, start like, oh Sharon, you're beautiful. You know you're special.
Why you not talking this way? You're beautiful. You're using your own name.
So do you know there is none, you are specially created. Outside you there is no other.
So you see that to yourself. That's big, and that's
beautiful.
beautiful.
To tell you how bad such words does to people. I have a young girl, a client. Even when I told her, stand in the mirror, what do you see? She said, I'm seeing a monster with two big horns, a long nose, like a devil. I'm like, is that what you see? He said, yes, that is what
she has been made to
believe. So it's time. So with time, we start unlearning what that person has absorbed. Mindset,
energy,
thoughts inside the person, and start building a positive mindset. So at that period, such persons should stay away. Just stay away from what you know triggers you. Things you know that makes you feel less of yourself. If it's a partner, a friend, just stay away. If it's the environment, stay away from that environment until you are healed. So when you are healed mentally, when you know your well-being is okay, you cannot stand and face the world. And then you will know how to set good boundaries, and stand firm on those boundaries.
Wow, that's fantastic, Sharon. Yeah, all right, at this point, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we will continue with our talk on today's program. Stay tuned. All right, we're here again and ready to make you happy on the program Woman to Woman, and I am with Councillor Sharon. All right, Councillor Sharon, we were talking about girls believing in themselves, you know, speaking positively to themselves, waking up in the morning, and all of that is good. But even with all of this, we are seeing girls who are neck deep into BBL. Okay, their breast is not big enough, their butt is not okay, they are removing ribs to have thinner waist and all of that. They are doing hookup, not because they are hungry, but they just want to do this BBL thing. The microblading and all of that. A young girl want to do all of that. Why would a young girl want to alter the way she looks if she's normal?
Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Like you use the word issues normal.
Yes, why would you want to alter the way God created you?
Boils down to lack of self-esteem in oneself.
This self-esteem now a big thing.
Now very big thing. Self-esteem is very big. How does it say this when it's enhancing one's body? I remember if you see my university pictures, like I
want to see those pictures.
What is this?
I want to see those pictures. Sorry.
At the time, sometimes
were you bigger or smaller or how?
I don't know the word.
Okay, like this. Like this, letter one.
More
like
than
this.
letter one. So I think that period, there's this movie that came out, like Mashandi.
Okay.
And I schooled in UI. So, apparently they were calling me like Mashandi. That's what they call me then in school. So sometimes you hear some people like, you should say, no, this one not gets HIV.
Can you imagine?
So for me to
that means you were very, very letter one.
So there was one time someone said, you know, there's some thing, you know, when somebody is slim, it will be so fine, you will love it. But this one, I don't even understand. This kind of this thing. So what did that one?
How did that get to you?
Yeah, it got to me. And I started taking drugs to add weight. To add weight, I was not taking drugs to add weight, so that like, look, you are so fine. Look at your boobs, see your hips, see your whatever. And so you feel fat. You not say you go feel fat like this. So, but instead of me, I knew what I was taking, what I was doing. But at the end of the day, it affected me negatively. At the end of the day, because my bone, it was not created to carry the kind of weight
you had.
I was supposed to be carrying. So then I won't say, and I will blame myself, because then I was still in the healing process. But now, whether I fat or sometimes they're like, you don't do the thing, no, yeah, you not confine again. So now you don't do the fat, so it's none of my business anymore.
You're just okay the way you are.
I love myself the way I am. So because most of these girls don't appreciate themselves, they end up indulging in BBL. So there was a thing I was just asking myself, okay, now everybody microblading, everybody they microblade. So I want my thick lips. It's a trend. Oh, like you say, slim.
Okay, people now want thicker lips.
Yeah, thick
like
lips.
pomo lips.
Yeah, pomo lips and all that and everything. Then pink lips and everything and all that. Then later, you now see these same people again, they'll start removing everything. They'll say, no, now this one, they rain now. And all that. So why stress yourself over a trend, over what we always live out of fashion one day?
And the consequences are all there. I saw somebody whose BBL got burst, and then she said she started smelling. You know, everywhere she enters with foul odor and all of that.
I saw that story,
then they now started trying to remove all of those things again and all of that. Why bother?
Because people just want to just want validation, and they just want people to be appealing to people. So I give you an example of myself. I wasn't doing it for myself.
But you were doing it for people's
mouths. Yes, for people. Yes, when they just keep quiet. When they just keep quiet. I was doing it for people. But at the end of the day, I was the one that was that suffered. Yes, these people are not there to suffer with me.
Okay.
So that is one. So by the time you just accept yourself, love yourself the way you are. So because there are some persons who tell you, oh, I think my children, the younger one and the elder daughter, when they stand, you think they greet the younger one before I get it. Your senior daughter took after you. I get it. Then the other one has hip, bust, everything. And she's always telling it on the face of her elder sister. Sometimes she'll go and shake the buttons in her face. Like other cars, say, don't mind her, don't worry. You are beautiful the way you are. You are pretty the way you are. This is how God has created you. So appreciate yourself, love yourself. Don't just look at what she's having and all that. Very soon, you too.
Just be comfortable in your skin.
Yes. So by the time people seek such help, to build their self-esteem, their self-confidence, it goes a long way in the life of such persons.
All right, Sharon, you've said so much, and I've learned quite a few too. What's your parting statement now as we round up?
Yeah, as we round up, tell young girls out there, love yourself. Like I always say, which I said before, self-love does not mean you are selfish.
Okay.
Before you can say you love the other person, you need to love yourself first. Then learn to appreciate yourself. Then always affirm yourself. Say good things about yourself. If somebody has said you are useless, the question you should ask yourself, am I really useless? So if you find yourself in a toxic relationship, it's not love. Flee if you can. And be where somebody will love you, respect you, appreciate you the way you are. Then if you have friends that are talking down on you,
flee.
Yeah, flee. Change your friends.
All right, Councillor Sharon, thank you so much for finding time to be with us on our show. I really enjoyed myself. As a parent, please always ask your daughters this question. Is anybody out there making you feel small or little? Whatever answer that daughter gives to you, please try, particularly if she says, yes, there's somebody out there making her feel small. From everything that we have talked about today, do you still need me to tell you that you have to cancel that daughter of yours? That is for you to answer. We'll see you again on the program next week. Bye-bye.
ITV, certainly the best.
Benin Cultural Dance, a unique dance and quality dance steps of the Benin people. This dance is a vibrant mix of traditions, arts and beliefs, deeply rooted in the country's diverse ethnic groups and their rich history. The dance has artistic expressions depicting the people's history. Benin people have been famous for bronze and brass work, some of which is said to date back from the 13th century, especially ivory and wood carving. In Benin, the people dance to show respect, honor, dignity, which they honor. They dance to show royalty, as natives are seen in their numbers round their body depicting the symbol of kingship. Some days, there comes the Ugemobo festival, which the Oba celebrates outside the palace gate. A pavilion is built of red cloth where rites are performed to drive away all evil spirits still unsatisfied by the year's sacrifices. The Emobo festival is to commemorate an event in Benin history which dates back to 1504 AD.
ITV, certainly the best.
ITV, certainly the best.
Behind the glass doors of cold rooms and freezers lies a major source of protein for many households. Frozen chicken, turkey, and fish have become common food items in homes, restaurants, and food businesses across the country. From importation and storage to transportation and final sales, frozen food passes through a chain that is highly dependent on electricity, fuel, and efficient handling. Any disruption along the chain often reflects to the final price paid by consumers. On this edition of Market Survey, we examine the current prices of frozen chicken, turkey, and fish, the factors influencing their cost, and how traders are responding to the market conditions. Frozen chicken, turkey, and fish are largely sourced through importation and large-scale distribution, making their prices sensitive to several factors. Traders explain that costs related to import duties, foreign exchange, transportation, and storage play a significant role in determining market prices. Cold room operator says the cost of running generators has increased as frozen food require constant power supply to prevent spoilage. Fuel expenses, maintenance of cold storage facilities, and logistics all add to operational costs, which are often passed on to consumers. At the retail level, traders price frozen items based on size, weight, and type. Prices can also vary depending on supply levels and consumer demand. During the period of high demand, such as festive season, prices tend to rise, while lower demand often leads to slower sales. Consumers say frozen chicken, turkey, and fish remain important protein sources, but prices changes have affected buying habits. Many buyers now opt for smaller portion, cheaper alternative, or less frequent purchases in response to rising costs.
Welcome to Market Survey. On this edition of Market Survey, we are currently in the market to get to know the current price of frozen chicken, frozen turkey, and frozen fish. So stick with us as we get to know the current price of these various items. I am Stephanie Notoriua. Chicken and turkey day for market now, the price is not come down.
Yes, it don't come down.
So how much until they sell kilo for chicken?
No, they sell on 6,000. Chicken wings they sell on 7,000. The turkey na 9,500.
How much until they sell on before?
Before turkey na 10,000, chicken na 7,650. But it don't drop now. Chicken wings they sell on 8,000 now, but now they sell on 7,000.
It's when it drop.
Don't they go like a month now?
So how much that cost they buy for cattle? So that cattle until they carry.
They buy cattle 55 for chicken. The turkey now they buy 90.
How much that they carry
before now?
For the chicken.
For the turkey.
What of the chicken?
Chicken they buy 65.
You see corner pass it.
Yes. I don't get believe say go corner pass on. No be say not guess it, but I guess this time around it go come down. Now this they change this. The money attention, the money to the chicken to the drop.
Before they sell on 5,000.
So that's 6,000 at the last price now?
Yeah, this is on last price.
So how much until they carry give this carton, this small carton?
This carton now 10 kg and then as it be so. Now 60,000. Some people will give it 62,000. So it depends on how the price they come for them. Yeah, so that's what it be.
How much until they sell them before?
Before they sell 50,000.
So it don't increase now?
Yes, they increase.
So what about turkey? How until they sell kilo?
Kilo now for turkey now 9,000. Before now 8,750.
So that means it does still go up?
Yes.
How much until they sell the carton?
The carton are 90 for now 90,000.
We say no they frozen, we say no block, and the one we say it can't block. Like the price is the difference if people want buy and they'll say this one no block.
Not the same price. Not the same because if you sell at a lower price, now with that loss, you loss.
Chicken, frozen turkey, and frozen fish. So come with us as we get to know these prices. I am Stephanie Notoriua. How much do they sell Scooby and fish now?
1 and 4,000. 4,000 naira. Before we they sell 1,500, 1,000. But now Now you can't even worse pass. This small Scooby are 4,000 naira. One carton at 198. 198,000. Then at 200 now.
How much did they carry them before?
Before, you never reach 120. 198 for one carton. Say, we carry 150. 15,000. But now 95,000.
So you don't get another type of Scooby and solo?
I know they said that one. Now let's Scooby and they say.
So but that one still there on the high side?
No, that one they cheap, but not the sweet. That one they cheap, but not the sweet. Some make us not the seller. Tell 150, we fit manage am. You buy one fish like this 4,000 take cool soup. Now wasting of time now. Because before a ton soup, it don't break. Before it not be like that.
from our market survey show that the prices of frozen chicken, turkey, and fish remain closely tied to operational cost and supply conditions. Traders says expenses related to storage, fuel, and transportation continue to influence pricing decision. While they all acknowledge the importance of these food items in their daily meal, many say affordability remains a challenge. As a result, buying patterns have shifted, with households adjusting quantity and meals plans to manage expenses. For traders, the market remained competitive as the balance rising cost with the need to attract customers. Despite these challenges, frozen chicken, turkey, and fish continue to play a key role in household nutrition. As economic conditions evolve, monitoring the prices of frozen food provides insights into broader issues affecting food supplies and household spending. Traders report slow patronage, explaining that while goods are available, consumers are more cautious with spending. The balance between keeping frozen food affordable and covering operational costs remains a daily struggle for sellers. As market activity continues, the price of frozen chicken, turkey, and fish serve as a reflection of broader economic pressure affecting food supply and household budget. For now, traders continue to adjust to these realities, navigating a market shaped by rising costs and changing demand. Sellers explain that frozen product requires uninterrupted power supply to prevent spoilage. As a result, operators depend heavily on generators, making fuel cost a significant part of their daily expenses. These costs, combined with transportation and market levies, continue to influence the final price paid by consumers. Despite the availability of frozen chicken, turkey, and fish in the market, patronage remains slow. Traders say many customers now buy in smaller quantities or reduce how often they purchase frozen food as they try to manage limited household budgets. For traders, the situation has created a difficult balance. While they strive to keep prices within the reach of consumers, they must also cover operational costs to avoid losses. Some say profit margins have dropped, while others worry about sustaining their businesses if costs continue to rise. As the market adjusts, frozen chicken, turkey, and fish remain essential food items for many families. However, their prices continue to reflect broader economic pressure affecting food supply and consumption patterns. In the end, the frozen market tells a larger story, one of resilience, adaptation, and the everyday struggle to balance nutrition with affordability. As conditions evolve, both traders and consumers continue to navigate challenging market environment.
And that is today's edition of Market Survey. I am Stephanie Montoliwa.
certainly the best.
This is Anegbete community situated in Isako Central Local Government area of Edo State. It is an agrarian community with united people that promotes unity and oneness for peaceful coexistence. The inhabitants of the community migrated from Benin, the cradle of black civilization, a kingdom where king is truly king. The ancestors of Anegbete saw that age was the main determinant of leadership in the rural setting, and the eldest man in the settlement was regarded as the leader who presided over meetings, and his authority is held in high esteem. To further strengthen this unique system of leadership, age group evolved in Anegbete. In Anegbete, age group is categorized into two, that is the common and the noble. Anegbete is rich in cultural heritage, as the community at noon saw the commitment of the festival with the first set roll out in beauty colors to showcase their might and strength, indicating their feet and ready for the responsibilities behold on them. The streets in the community with a feed up of young men and women adorned with the festival. Later, the royal family takes the stage as their children fight out royally and work in the community to showcase their might and fitness.
My leader.
ITV, certainly the best.
The Ugiawe is the final ceremony of the series of festivals. It is one of peace and lightheartedness, following the more solemn of the ritual year. Ugiawe is the festival of the Ewe leaves, a symbol of good luck and joy. It is the most popular of all that heralds the dawn of a Benin New Year, new vow, newness of life and freshness of life, and a new hope for the future. In the evening, the Ewe leaves are presented to the Oba of Benin in grand style in a colorful ceremony. The Ihogbe Society, amidst singing and dancing, bring the sacred leaves that symbolize good luck, blessings, peace, and prosperity. Each of the senior members of the Ihogbe proceeds to give the sacred leaves directly to the Oba of Benin, and others put theirs at his feet.
Ọba la tó pé Osanore Umadogemo Agmoye ni awode wae noni oba Osanore oba Umadogemo Agmoye ni awode wae Abuki Sivioke o Abuki Sivioke ko Amira na yoki Ebi na ya yoku wosa ya yewe Eke no kuri ede to okumaka Aba yano Bahu ma yo
Thank you very much for joining us on the program Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
ITV, certainly the best.
All right, it's another lovely episode of your favorite rendezvous for men on television, and I'm talking about the Guys Hangout Show on Independent Television, reaching you live from the city of Benin. Yes, of course, it's always a pleasure to have you join us on this show because on the Guys Hangout Show, we have very important issues to discuss. Now, tonight is not going to be a different ball game because we have something very, very important to talk about. And of course, I'm not alone. I've got someone in the house with whom I'm going to be doing justice to this topic. He goes by the name of Emmanuel Walter. Welcome on board, bro.
Thank you for having me this evening, Mr.
Thank you for doing me the honor of being on the show with me. We have a very pressing issue, something that is becoming a problem, or should I say a challenge in the society, the growing rate of crime and criminality among the youth in the society. If you take a look around you, there's always one, story or the other about crime. Okay, someone is either being robbed or being kidnapped, right? And it's something that has eaten so deep into the very fabrics of our society. Now, what do you think is responsible, for the growing rate of crime in our society?
A lot of things are responsible. A lot
First of all,
things.
say hi to the viewers out there.
Okay, good evening, good day, viewers. It's nice coming here today on Guys Hangout. We're all guys, we chill and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So back to what we're saying.
Yeah.
A lot of things spoil crimes. A lot of things trigger youths of these days to go into crime.
Okay.
but there are some major factors, you understand. Stuff like unemployment. The rate of unemployment in the country is very, very high, you understand. And you also see, if you check most of these criminals these days, about 80 to 90% of them, they came from what I would say single homes.
Single homes?
Yes, they were
single parents
home. They were trained by either a single father or a single mother.
Okay.
You understand? And drugs is another thing that fuel crime.
Okay.
Access to drugs. You imagine a 13-year-old kid or 12-year-old kid already having access
to drugs,
to
substances,
add substance like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So these things are part of things that fuels crime. You understand? Let's say for unemployment now, imagine someone who has not eaten, who has no job, he has no money to take care of basic needs like shelter, clothing, food. And all those stuffs like that. An idle mind is the devil's workshop.
Yeah.
You get? So what comes to that person's mind now? When he's alone, doing nothing, he's jobless, he's not mentally engaged. Stuff that comes to his mind that, how can I get this to achieve this? For you know, they start thinking, should I do ritual? Should I go and rob? You understand?
So what you're saying in essence is that to such a youth, crime is a means to an end.
Yes. Crime is like the last option.
The end justifies the means.
Yes. Crime is like the last option. Then drugs, you see a kid, 12-year-old kid, like I said earlier, having access to this illicit substance and start taking it. The next thing you see your friends, you can't fund that thing now because you're already addicted to it. You get? You're already addicted to it and you need to fund, you need to keep taking it for you to keep moving. The next thing you are thinking is how to steal from your mother or how to steal from your father or how to just look for any means just to get
just to be able to afford those
just
things.
To be able to afford
could
those
that be
things.
the reason? Could that be because some of these substances don't come cheap? Some of them are expensive.
Yes.
Okay.
It's part of the cost because now everybody needs it. And in the market, if you look at the market today, most of the stuffs that are in high demand, then they are expensive. You get? They are expensive because the seller will tell you that you have no choice. You need it. You need that thing. You have no choice but to pay the amount. If they ever tell you 10,000 naira, you guys to pay the 10,000 naira.
Wow.
You get? Because you yourself, you know that you need that thing. You know what that thing, the value it has for you. So that's the reason most of all these drugs, they come really, really expensive. And now coming expensive now, youths that don't have jobs, you get, that takes this substances,
yeah.
They tell you this thing now is 10,000 naira. You have no job.
How do
you can't even afford 1,000 naira.
Yeah.
You don't have 1,000 naira on you. So how can you afford something of 10,000 naira? What comes to your mind? Stealing. You get?
Yeah.
Stealing comes to your mind. Or let's say, okay, you stay kidnapping now. You want to, let's just run one street. Let me use it in their own terms.
Yes.
More your run something now. We go your 1 or 2. We go your put small change for pockets. The next thing, if we just do run this eats now, 1M for your come out, 100K for your come out. You get? To them is big money.
Yeah.
And in most cases, when they do that thing, they won't use the money for something
reasonable.
They'll squander that money on hard drugs.
Wow.
You get?
Okay, so what role does peer pressure in playing all of this? I'm sure you know what I mean by peer pressure.
Yeah, peer pressure plays a lot of role.
Okay.
For instance, now a child, because let me use myself as an example. I was brought up.
I'm asking this question because people say that evil communication. I think it's even scriptural.
Yes.
That evil communication corrupts good manners.
Yes, corrupts good manners. I was brought up by a single father. You get? I was brought up by a single father, so most times I'm always with my friends because my dad was never available.
Okay.
Was never around. So most times I'm always with my friend. So being with my friends, I want to do what they are doing. You get? Imagine in that scenario now, I see a friend, I have like 3 friends. 3 of them, they are smoking.
And you're in their midst.
And I'm in their midst. This, after I try this stuff, the other one, after I try, within 2 to 3 weeks of associating with them, I'm already in it.
Especially since your dad is not around to
yes,
protect
to
you.
caution me.
Caution you,
yes, I'm already in it. From taking cannabis or those stuffs, we are indulging in other activities, other more dangerous activities. For you know, we start sleeping outside, coming home late at night, clubbing, from clubbing to, for you know, we start growing. Let me just say we are growing in it, in bad activities, those activities, illegal activities. You get, so that is one of the peer pressure role that plays. Peer pressure, you want to do what your friends are doing. Let me give you another example. Let's say a kid now is in a society where he's not welcome at home. The house is scattered. You get, the house is scattered. So he finds solace outside. And the people he mingles with outside, they are the big boys, the big girls. And their means of income or their lifestyle is a wayward lifestyle, illegal means of income. You want to be like them, you want to feel among, to avoid criticism. You get, you want to be with them. That fear of they won't take you as their own.
Don't want to be left out.
You don't want to be left out. Thank you. That is one of the role peer pressure play.
Okay, let's talk about poverty in all of this. Poverty has been known, you know, to be a major, should I say, driving force for crime and criminality. A lot of people that go into crime always, you know, cite poverty as an excuse. Some of them will tell you, you know, they can barely survive. You know, apart from the unemployment is, you know, closely linked
related to poverty.
But you see, beyond unemployment, some people are just poor. They are in abject poverty. You know, and for them, crime and criminality is the only escape route.
Only escape route
from poverty. What do you make of that?
Yeah, poverty, unemployment, poverty, they are related. You get, but there are some set of people, they were born poor.
Okay.
They worked
so they
their
have
way
poor
out.
Background. Okay.
Yes, they came from poor background. They worked their way out of poverty through legal means.
Legal means.
Legal means.
So you're saying, in essence, is that you don't have to, you know, take to crime or criminality to break out of poverty.
Break out of poverty, you don't have to. So those people that tell you because they are poor, they are just
looking for an excuse.
Looking for an excuse, or they are lazy people. Let me say they are lazy people. You get, they don't want to work hard. They don't want to go through the legal source. They want a quick, okay, now let's say social media. Someone who is poor, you and your classmates that went to the same school, was in the same class, good buddies, close friends, tight friends. You get, after school now, you're on social media, you're scrolling through Facebook, and next thing you see, that's your classmate, that was your very close buddy back then in school. He's doing well, he's doing fine, suddenly, and you're like, ow. You get,
and then you are probably not doing so well yourself.
You are not doing so well yourself. Two things: how you want to link up with that your friend, you get, or how you want to make your own self comfortable to be like that your friend.
Okay.
So that when next you guys see,
you can measure up.
You can measure up.
So you don't begin to feel less of the person in his presence.
Yes. You get. So now, when you are thinking those stuff, you are thinking what to do. In most cases, you are able to link up with that your friend. You start begging your friend, Omo, I want to use the local man language.
Okay.
Omo, I broke, I not get money, life hard, I never parents, I never chop since money. You get, and now your friend like, afar bro, chill, okay, let me put you through, see what I'm doing. Let's say the friend is into illegal means, and it shows you, and you are desperate. Desperation is another thing.
Desperation.
Yes.
Now, before you throw more light on the desperation part, I would like us to go on this very important break. It's still the Guys Hangout Show on Independent Television. Please stay tuned. All right, welcome back. It's still the Guys Hangout Show on Independent Television, and tonight we're discussing
the rising spate of crime and criminality in our society. And I've got Emmanuel Walters right here with me to discuss this. Now, before we went on that break, Emmanuel, you were talking about desperation as a factor, responsible for, crime and criminality.
Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, desperation is another thing that drives the mind of a youth.
Okay, so you're saying when a young person is desperate to succeed?
Yes. It can go any means. It can go any length. Just to make money. You want to drive that latest car, you want to wear that latest designer, you want to eat that fine girl in your streets. You get those things. You are desperate to do those things. That motive, you must do it by all means. Desire. You get. Now, you see your friend that it tells you that this is what I do to do it. You are desperate. You are thinking also, if I decide not to follow my friend's advice, not to do what he's doing, you get the way my friend will say, look me. There's a way he's going to take me. He's not going to take me serious. You jump into it. Without thinking of the consequence. In most cases also, you just say, okay, let me just do it once. Once the money come, I will use the money, invest, I will use it and quit, you understand? But once, it's very sweet. You really enjoy the funds. You go again, and before you know, you are full-time. It's a full-time business for you. That's it.
Okay, so let's take a look at the government's role in all of this. Because we can't talk crime and criminality without examining the role, or should I say the action or inaction of government as regards this. So what do you think the government isn't doing right?
A lot of things the government isn't doing right. I will say this in my terms. The youth are the symptoms, the government are the disease. You get, because in many cases, I'll break it down for you. I'll give you 2 examples. Now, there's an election coming up. This government now, they want to rig election. The country system, the system of the country. They give arms and ammunition to these youths who are desperate to make money. They give them, they just put small change in their pockets. Okay, do this. Now, those youths, they have done what they were asked to do.
What they were paid to do.
What they were paid to do. The government forgets about them. Imagine a young man who has a gun at home, that hasn't eaten, that hasn't paid his house rent. His wife and his kids, they are looking at him. You get?
Expecting so much
from him. And he has a gun under his bed. What do you think his next move will be? To go out in the night with that gun to rob. Another scenario again now. Okay. We were able to catch some criminals. What are we going to do with those criminals now? We dump them, we put them in prison. Let's say you caught an 18-year-old kid. You put him in prison. The prison cell that you kept him in, there's another adding criminal in that cell. What do you think is going to happen? You are just breeding
more criminals.
You get? You are breeding more criminals. That kid now coming out, let's say you give him 1 year imprisonment. After 1 year, is in a cell with about 3 or 4 adding criminals. After 1 year, he comes out. What do you think is going to happen? It's going to be way more worse than how he went in.
More deadly
than how he went in. You get? So governments, there are a lot of things they are not doing well. First, they should create jobs for the youth.
Okay.
It's one of the major things we keep talking about.
Because I was going to ask you what you think they should do right.
Yes. Jobs. They should create enough jobs for the youth. And we should also talk about rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation?
Yes. These kids, let's rehabilitate these kids. Let's put them.
Do you think we have the adequate facilities to make that happen in this part of the world?
We don't have. This is another place government should look into. You get? I think in some Western countries, most Western countries, we have prison for girls, prison for women.
And then there are penitentiaries as well, especially in the US.
Yeah, prison for kids. This prison, they don't just put those kids there for doing nothing, hard labor. No. They go to school, they are being taught, they have therapy classes.
They even have skills acquisition
centers in the prison. So after the 6 months, 1 year that they are spending in prison, when they come out, they have something doing. Their life is way more better than when they went in.
Okay.
You understand? They have something doing. They learned that the life they were living before is not the life they are supposed to be living. You get? So government should focus on rehabilitation and jobs.
Rehabilitation and jobs. Now, how effective is the criminal justice system in rehabilitating young people?
It's very, very poor. I don't think I've seen any...
Because we're still talking rehabilitation now.
I don't think I've seen any rehabilitation center in Nigeria. I don't think we have. If we have, please let me know. I don't think we have any. We just see a kid, we just dump them in prison, say it was an armed robber, it was this, it was that. Take him to Oko, take him to Kirikiri. He goes, serves his term, he comes out. What do? You just make that kid more angry. He's pissed with you for putting him there. He was trying to survive. He was looking for what to eat. You get?
Okay.
He was trying to survive. He was trying to make a living for his family. Trying to make his father or his mother proud of him, his younger sisters proud of him, before you put him there.
And this is not a justification for crime, though?
This is not the justification for crime. You get? You place him there now. He's thinking, if he comes out, how is he going? How is the family going to accept him?
Okay.
You get? Most cases, the family will accept him, okay, because he's their son and stuff. Most cases, they won't accept. Sometimes, if the child will be too ashamed to go home, relocate to another state, start another crime there again. Because the state you are going to, you know nobody.
Okay.
You are starting from square one.
It's a neutral place.
You understand? Now, you are back to the same crime again.
So the cycle continues.
The cycle continues.
Okay, now you talked about dysfunctional homes much earlier.
Yeah.
Right? The fact that some, children are from dysfunctional homes.
Yeah.
There are children who were exposed to lots of violence as kids, right?
Yes.
Especially when they were still in their infant stage.
Yeah.
Right? They saw their parents, indulging in
different stuff.
Exactly, indulging in violence and all of that. And that, in turn, has shaped their mindset. How do you think this also contributes to crime and criminality?
They say, there's this saying that they do say when I was growing up, charity begins at home. You get? The father, the mother, they are the best teachers. Way more better than those in the school, than the ones we meet in school. Now, I see my father every morning smoking. In the evening, the same thing.
Okay.
The next day, the same thing. Same routine.
Okay.
Every day. To me, it's a normal thing.
Okay.
It's good. Before you know, I'll start it. Maybe the one that my dad just kept somewhere carelessly. Let me try this thing and see how it is.
Experiment with it?
Yes, I want to experiment with it. And before you know, I'm in it. Let's say a scenario where a father is beating his wife. The man is beating his wife. The kid, the same thing, he grows with that mindset. He grows with that mindset. And the next thing is making his own relationship toxic. He's already beating his own wife because it was what his father saw. His father would tell him that you are a man, you need to control the house, you need to control your wife. Don't let your wife control you.
And that's his own way of controlling the home.
That is his own way of controlling the home. The kid will have that mentality that that's the right thing to do.
All right, quickly, before we call it a wrap on the show, right? What's your final word? What's your advice for young people out there who are already neck deep in crime and criminality? And of course, those who are also thinking of towing the same line, in less than a minute before we call it a wrap.
For those thinking of towing the same line, I would say there's no gain there. There's no gain there. I think we have to look for other ways. They have to look for other ways. Legal ways to survive. Because most of the factors driving, the major factor driving this thing, they want to survive.
Survival instinct.
Yes, survival instinct. So they have to look for other ways to survive, legal ways to survive. And the government, the family, the church, the society as a whole, the community as a whole, they have major role to play in this.
All right. I actually do wish we had more time on this show, but you've done justice to this topic, and I must say a very big thank you to you, Emmanuel Walters,
my pleasure,
for being on the show with me. It's been the Guys Hangout Show on Independent Television, and we'll be taking a look at the growing rate of crime and criminality amongst the youths in the society. Well, crime is a menace that needs to be stamped out of our society. Well, I think that responsibility doesn't just lie on the shoulder of one person, but it's something that we must all rise up, to stamp out of our society. And that responsibility must be taken up by, both the citizens and the government. And the bulk of the responsibility lies on the shoulders of the government. Well, it's been an amazing show so far. My name is Harry Aigboje, and until I come your way again, same time, same station next week, do the right thing, stay out of trouble, and bye for now.
ITV, certainly the best.
ITV, certainly the best.
Oh, my son, my dear. You say, oh, my dear. Oh, we're not here. It's not the idea.
You're not over.
Yes.
You're not those.
Yes, my dear. Where's it happening? Where's it happening? Oh, it's not here. Where's it? What's my dear? It's
Hallelujah.